How are things going for everyone? China has given us some interesting news. Global wealth is about to go through the roof. We also have news about Bitcoin, including the fact that options worth billions of dollars are ending today. If it's okay with you, please click subscribe and bell below the video to be notified of more videos like this. A lot of the time I talk about trading too. I talk about Blofin, Coino and Margex. I know that some people don't like trading, but today I have a new backer. I'm not getting paid to talk about this company, so it's not really a sponsor, but I'm going to work with them for a while, and there's an ad code below the video. Buck and Beck are there. The business is a butcher, and they do take Bitcoin. Some of their money is being put into Bitcoin. They're a Bitcoin business that makes great meat. Like I've already tried a few of these. My family tried the andouille sausage I brought over. Before we tried the andouille bison sausage, we had the best brats from our local butcher. Everyone who tried it said it was much better. Tonight I'm going to try some steaks, but you can use this code to get 15% off. Money15. There will be a link to this below the film. A lot of cows, they serve beef, they make burgers. Elk is what they do. There they do many things. If you want to see this, go to the link below the movie. You can pay with Bitcoin, and they said they'll keep all of the Bitcoin they get as payment. You might want to pay with Bitcoin someday, but not yet, right? For some reason, you might only want to pay with dirty cash and keep the Bitcoin. Along with that, there are always links to trade below the film. That's it. China is going to start to boost the real estate business there. Global wealth is about to go through the roof. Get Bitcoin. This seems to be making the rounds here today on the newswire. Beijing said it would lower the amount of money first-time home buyers need to put down as a down payment. It also said it might buy up business property for the government. Okay, so putting money back into the system is basically what that means. People will have money again if they buy business property. They are going to go make the business grow. They are going to get new things. There is a chance they will buy Bitcoin. They might buy Bitcoin ETFs. We know that Hong Kong can now get to them. It's likely that you can get those Bitcoin ETFs if you're rich and have connections. So yes, Beijing is making things better, and lately we've seen a rise in global liquidity. It's interesting. Plus M2 is beginning to pick up as well. A little bit of instability has been seen in Bitcoin today. Let's look at Bitcoin on this chart. 97. There was a lot of flirting going on. Today we did reach a new high point. As you can see, we did break to a higher high of about 674.6, but it depends on the page you're looking at. That's pretty good. Are you happy to see this? That's the worst straight line ever, if you look here. We do have a higher high from here to here though. That's good news. Also, I already said that $2.5 billion worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum options are dying today. Don't be shocked if there is a little more turbulence. Relay app, which is a Swiss app that only works with Bitcoin. You can buy Bitcoin right away and keep the keys. For their books, they're buying Bitcoin. 1 Bitcoin for 1 point. They ask why we want to follow through on what we say for our people. BTCDCA to win. This looks like something a lot of businesses do. Also, I'm going to make a movie. Today I'm going to make a movie about why businesses would want to do this. I might post it today or sometime this week, but why would a business want to put Bitcoin on their books? In fact, the numbers are pretty crazy. I also think that many businesses should add Bitcoin to their books for a number of different reasons. But keep an eye out for that. I already said that Beck and Bulo do this again. If you want to help Bitcoin, a Bitcoin company, click on that link. They do the same thing with 401ks, government assets, payments, and Bitcoin though. This is something that a few other companies have recently said as well. The Bulgarian sports team too. They're going to start giving Bitcoin bonuses to their players as well. I'm not going to try to say this. In other words, we can give you that $5 million bonus in cash. But it's going to wear away. It might be worth $50,000 by the time you see it. Okay, that being said, you might want to take Bitcoin. The Bitcoin ETF that Morgan Stanley runs has $270 million in it. That's a really strange way to say that on Twitter. But they put $270 million into the Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF. They're not the only ones. Look at this. This map is a little strange. Over half or 52% of the biggest hedge funds in the country are betting on Bitcoin. Banks no longer have any reasons not to accept sound money since Bitcoin ETFs came out. Take a look. The biggest hedge fund in the US bought Bitcoin. So did the third biggest, the fourth biggest, and the eighth biggest. In the top 25, more than half of them did buy Bitcoin, and Millennium Management got the same amount of Bitcoin as $27,000. That is crazy. That's more than a tenth of what MicroStrategy has done over the years. And they did it in just 2 months. This means that they stack as heavily as MicroStrategy and even more so than Tether. Okay, a lot is being bought. This is on top of Mr. 100. This is on top of MicroStrategy. This is on top of small shops. Plus, they now buy Bitcoin too. Yes, as I've already said, and I've talked about a lot of these. It's important to see things in a bigger picture though. There are more than a few hedge funds. No, there are a lot of hedge funds. What is going to happen? Well, these hedge funds are going to do better than expected, so money will come to them. After that, these other hedge funds will catch up. They're also likely to buy more Bitcoin. The hedge funds with the world's first, third, and fourth biggest asset managers have already bought some for their clients. It's likely that they will use dollar cost average. To keep that in mind, they could always sell at some point. Okay, they're not going to be able to hold on forever. That's not what hedge funds do. Funds for sovereign wealth do. So do pension plans in a way. We have balance sheets for businesses. They're going to do everything they can to stay put for as long as possible or until they die. It's likely that hedge funds will trade a little more. In general, that's what they do. You could say that's their bag, baby, like Austin Powers would. But we should kind of expect that. That is, at the end of each quarter, they might take a small profit just to show. After that, they may choose to spread or reallocate their money. Then they might go heavier. A lot of people say that Bitcoin has done really well. We're going to bet even more on it. I'm not trying to be negative about the quarter either. I'm just saying that this could cause some turbulence at the end of each quarter. The flows will be especially interesting at the end of each quarter. Overall, though, I believe that from this quarter to the next, a lot more and bigger hedge funds will begin to buy Bitcoin. Okay, tell me what you think about all of this below the video. This is a short one for you. I'm going to try to get you out so that you can go out this Friday night. Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe. Please tell me in the comments, would you like me to post that Bitcoin for Businesses movie that does some math? Please tell me in the comments. Again, you can check out Beck and Bulo if you want to help the station. Because I want to try new things, I'm going to get some free meat from this deal. They told me they could hook me up. There you have it. If you want some meat from good people, I've talked to them on the phone. You should check out that Bitcoin business if you want to help it. If you pay with Bitcoin, they won't sell it. That's what they say. That's what they say. There is also a link to Coino, Blofin, and Margix. Thanks a lot. I'll let you know how high those risks are. I'll see you in the next movie. Goodbye.